Hello guys, welcome back to our channel and welcome back to another brand new video. We are here again to give you the best of the best. Today, 11th of April 2025, we have 8 odds for you guys. Make sure you watch this video to the end. Do not go anywhere. We'll give you the best of the best. And today we are starting today's games with Udinese versus AC Milan in the Italian league. Very lovely picks, very lovely outcomes in this game, and I think this game is going to be very interesting.
I don't know why I feel Udinese are going to win AC Milan. I don't know why, but I just have that feeling that AC Milan may not be able to defeat Udinese in this match. I don't know.
I don't. AC Milan have been quite continue.
I think your feeling is actually correct and it's not misplaced because AC Milan of recent have not really been consistent. Sacking of their coach has not really changed their fortune a lot. Fonseca left, he was sacked, and then Consensao is there, to help the team get better. But I don't think that has really worked. The team is kind of struggling. I think they are somewhere around 9th position, trying to get into a European place, but they are not really achieving that currently. And Udinese are a very tricky customer, and they are playing at home. So I think it's going to be a tricky one for AC Milan. A match that Udinese can possibly win, but I won't really say I'll back them to win.
Do you expect any goal from AC Milan?
I think it's very possible that AC Milan are going to score actually, because that is something that has been happening in most of AC Milan's matches. They always find a way to score.
But they
do not have issue with scoring. Their issue is preventing people from scoring them or turning out to win the match. That is AC Milan's problem. But when it comes to scoring, AC Milan always find a way to score in each of their matches. Yeah. So I think AC Milan are going to get a goal at least in this match.
I think you guys are very spot on in this game. AC Milan are a very good conceding team and they always find a way somehow to score. So that's why we are going with our pick for this particular game too. Both teams to score. That's go. Very lovely pick.
Yeah, because I think Udinese are going to score AC Milan.
Do you guys have a score prediction in mind? Because I'm going to be asking you guys a lot of score predictions, so get ready.
2-1 AC Milan.
2-1. You think AC Milan will win Udinese?
AC Milan will win Udinese. 2-1.
That's okay.
That's my prediction.
I'll go with him.
2-1 AC Milan. I think Udinese are going to win AC Milan 2-1. My own is reverse. That's what I think. I'm not trying to go against you guys.
It's fine.
I'm trying to be very
being realistic. I think AC Milan will win this match.
Nah, I don't think AC Milan is strong enough. Our prediction for this game, Udinese versus AC Milan. Go. Both teams to score. That takes us to the next game of this ticket in the English Championship. Burnley versus Norwich. This is a very enticing game, Burnley and Norwich. Although Burnley have obviously the upper hand here. Do you guys have any contrary?
Burnley are fighting to come back to Premier League.
I think they are going to come back.
Which they may end up going back to Championship. Because I don't know. That's just how it is. You come to Premier League and you go back to where you came from. But nonetheless, I think Norwich are not that a bad team per se, but the home advantage for Burnley, considering that Burnley probably, if not, has the best defense in the Championship.
I think so. I think they do.
So I think Burnley may manage to keep a clean sheet probably, or concede very few goals.
You guys do not read Norwich in any way?
I don't know if Burnley will keep a clean sheet or not. That's not really important for me. Yeah. What I think is, I think Burnley will win.
I think Burnley are not even going to keep a
second
clean
place
sheet.
In the Championship.
I think Norwich will score them.
They are striving to qualify. I mean, this is not the time when they want to lose guard.
The position where the Championship is now, the second, third, fourth, that race is very tough.
Yeah. And this Lampard's team, Coventry, they are coming up to that position. I think they should be 5th or 4th.
Coventry lost yesterday.
They did not lose. Coventry won 1-0.
Oh, God.
So they're actually fighting. It's actually very tough. It's actually very tough. You guys, what do you think about this? What do you think your score prediction, if I ask you?
I think I'm agreeing with a Burnley win. I do not want to give any score prediction because Championship is very difficult to give a score prediction in Championship.
I'll say that Burnley will win 2-0 or 3-1.
I agree with you.
I'm just going with a Burnley win.
That's okay. I think Burnley are definitely going to win. That one is guaranteed. That's why we are going with a Burnley win for our pick in this ticket. The prediction for this particular game, Burnley versus Norwich, is a Burnley win. That takes us to the next one in the German second Liga. That's Hamburg versus Braunschweig. What do you guys think? I think
that game is going to be a game packed with goals. These are two teams that play exciting football, although in the second division, so many persons don't see it, and they're going to produce goals. The game may tilt to one team or the other, But one thing is certain, one thing that's constant is that goals will pour.
Yeah.
I mean, from the very first kick, from the very first minute, we are going to see action. And I think, we end up producing goals in that game.
I think this guy likes this German second league. He likes them very much.
Yeah, he does. He does.
Yeah, I've already made up my mind that when it comes to this German league, it goes. And you already said before that the lower the league,
the higher the goals as well.
So in this second league, it's very rare to play straight win. It happens once in a while, but betting on goals are like the best outcome. This match is a match I see both teams scoring, definitely. So if you ask my prediction, I would say over 2.5 goals.
Yeah, I'm not going to ask you guys for your score predictions for this one because this game is a little bit tricky. Let me not put your opinion out there and then backlash and the rest of them. But we are definitely going with goals. And I think this match is, like you guys said, both teams to score, honestly. That's what I'm thinking. That we at least we should see from 3 to 4 to 5 goals in this particular game.
At least 3 goals, yes.
At least. So that's why we are going with an over 2.5 in this particular prediction. Hamburg versus Eintracht Braunschweig. And I think that's very, very good. You guys have any contract?
I think over 2.5 goals is very, very okay.
Yeah, I agree with you guys.
I think we'll stick with over 2. So for this particular prediction, Hamburg versus Eintracht Braunschweig, over 2.5 goals. Do not miss it. That takes us to the next one in the league. RC Lens versus Stade Reims.
The match between Lens and Reims, it's a very strong game. A game between two teams that are relatively performing well in their respective ways.
Are they really relatively performing well?
Yeah, Lens, if I'm not wrong,
I think Lens are stronger.
The top 6, I think around 4.
I can't
remember exactly where the position is, but none of them is struggling for relegation.
One thing we know about these two teams is that there will be goals.
Ron are not around the relegation placements.
Not at all.
And Lens are kind of struggling to get into Europe. So they are in their respective ways. They are flourishing in quotes, and I think the game will end up. Maybe Lens may win. I'm not certain of that, but one thing I'm almost certain of is that these teams will produce goals in the game. I think probably Lens may win, maybe 1-2-0, 2-1 perhaps, but just to be on the safe side, I would bet and place them, the game to be about goals. So I would just say an over 1.5 option for me.
Personally, I think both teams are going to score in this game. I don't
know if both teams are going to score. Yeah, I think there will be multiple goals in this game.
I also do not know if both teams are going to score. I just believe that when these two teams, like from the looking at the two teams, it's just over 1.5 goals that can come into my mind because that is like the only possible outcome I see in this match. It is very difficult to say Lions are going to win or to say Reims are going to win. I think over 1.5 goals just nails it for this particular match.
Okay, that's very good. But me, I definitely see both teams scoring. I see Reims scoring and then I see Lens. Lens will win, definitely. I think going with what you said, 2-1-2, I think that's very, very possible. But we are not going with that. We are going with just goals for this particular game. And our pick is an over 1.5, and that's very safe and very sure.
Yeah.
So this particular match, RC Lens versus Reims, our prediction is over 1.5 goals. That takes us to the very last match of this ticket. A very interesting, let me not say very interesting because most of us don't watch it. Shamrock Rovers versus Waterford FC.
Shamrock versus Waterford in the Irish League.
Yeah, these island clubs, I don't know. I prefer not to say anything about
I think I follow them a lot.
I think it's a very straightforward game.
Yeah.
Shamrock are somewhere around second or thereabouts in their league. Okay. And then, on the other hand, Waterford Watershed are...
I think they are towards the bottom. They are not... Waterford are not strong at all.
Shamrock are the obvious stronger team here. Yeah. It's just that sometimes the Island League, they perform very well when it comes to their top team.
Funny enough, last season Shamrock was one of the best teams, but this particular season that is going on now, there are a lot of teams that are overtaking Shamrock, and the thing is just like Shamrock, they are beginning to, but not against Waterford though. They are definitely.
But looking at this match, I think it makes sense to just back a straight win for Shamrock.
Yes.
I think it's a
no-brainer.
Yes. Yeah.
So Shamrock should be backed all the way by anybody out there.
We're not doing anything other than backing Shamrock Rovers 100%. If you're watching this game to this point, thank you very much. I'm going to do a quick recap for this particular sleep. The first game, Udinese versus AC Milan, go. That both teams to score. The second game, Burnley versus Norwich, Burnley to win. The third game, Hamburg versus Eintracht Braunschweig, over 2.5 goals. The fourth game, RC Lens versus Reims, over 1.5 goals. And the final match, Shamrock Rovers versus Waterford. Shamrock Rovers straight win. No doubts about it. Thank you guys for always watching our video. Thank you for your love. Always comment in this comment section. That's how we get to know your opinions and how we get to reach you guys. We really appreciate.
Please do not forget to subscribe. Do not forget to also like this video, and do not forget to share as well to your so that your contacts can also see.
Please make sure you share so that this video can get to a whole lot of others and others can get to see this prediction. We'll see you in our next video. Bye for now.
See you.
Bye guys.
Peace.